or jobs that make you work way past sunset. Scraping a windshield can be a 20 or 30-minute ordeal that no one looks forward to. We have had millions of QVC customers who have bought the FrostGuard. This is their top-of-the-line deluxe windshield cover. We now have new patterns that we've never offered before. Our Black Friday sale price has been continued all the way into Cyber Week, and it's priced at less than $30. There are two different sizes. We've got a standard size, which will fit virtually any sedan. But if you have a larger SUV, I happen to drive a pickup truck, then go to the extra large. And what it'll do is completely cover your windshield with a barrier that won't allow moisture through it, so you get no frost, no ice, no snow buildup, and in 20 seconds, you can be in your car and on your way with perfect visibility. It's a great gift. Our buddy Scott Hine is the gentleman that brought it to us, and he represents a family-owned and operated company. They live right outside of Nashville, Tennessee, that craft these of the finest quality materials. He is currently freezing, standing in his driveway. How you doing, Scott?
Not well. If we're playing the game of who's warm and who isn't, I know who loses.
I win that game.
It is freezing out here, man. Oh, man. You can still see some of the frost on top of the roof. And this is a reminder, now the cold weather is here. And, you know, Dan, you and I have been saying for a couple of weeks, hang on, folks, it's coming.
Yeah.
Well, about 11 states last Monday found out that it's here. And about 20 more this weekend with a giant storm are going to find out the same thing. So this is the time now where you get your FrostGuard and you start putting it on every single night or before these storms come in, because it is quite literally that 20-second solution to a 20-minute problem. Instead of scraping and yelling and screaming and busting up your knuckles, you just put your FrostGuard on your windshield, you peel it back, you wipe away winter, and it's just gone, and your car's ready to go when you're ready to go, Dan.
The running joke between Scott and I, it's the greatest gift in the whole world unless you leave it in the back seat of the truck and don't put it on for the first frost of the year, which I have done 3 years in a row. Okay. It's now on my truck every night. It's just a ritual to put it on, and it's so easy to do, and we'll show you all those demonstrations. Scott, can you see in your monitor my colors here? Because
I can indeed.
We've got the black.
Yes, sir. Then you've got crimson right there that you're touching.
Yeah, that's perfect.
A good color, been popular for years. Let It Snow is a new pattern this year. You'll see me demonstrate on that in a second. Dog Days.
That.
Bow Wow, love that.
The Bow Wow, yep.
Yeah, there's your purple, and then as we come down there, that's your slate gray. And then your blue heather, also new this year. I know that one's been wildly popular.
These things are built like a tank. You just cannot destroy them. The way it works is very simple. FrostGuard even now has things to keep your door handles from getting frozen. And you don't have to worry about security with this, because there's a little panel right here. And all you do is you close this little rod, see there, in the door, and now this thing is on. You are not going to remove that, and it takes, again, 20 seconds to put the whole thing on. You're also going to get the little mirror mittens for driver and also passenger side at $29.98. Jason, I didn't hear what you said. Let's put up the size chart and let's cover a little more ground on that, Scott, as to what size, the standard or the extra large.
Yeah, and if you have a sedan or a small crossover SUV, talking like maybe a Honda CR-V or a Nissan Rogue, then you'll go with the standard. But anything above that, we are now telling you to cheat up in size, Dan, because of that security panel you just showed us. The more coverage you have, the less scraping you need to do, and it's not going anywhere. So because of that panel, it'll be working for you while you're gone, but waiting for you when you get back.
You've got a demonstration that you can do that shows the materials that are used. You and I have had an opportunity to meet the family that makes them. They have tremendous pride. In America, when you do something well, somebody tries to knock it off, but I've yet to see anybody has the quality of the FrostGuard.
Yeah, it's the Barnes family, like you said, out of Nashville, Tennessee. You and I both know them. Wonderful, wonderful people. True American success story. These guys are the original. Don't be fooled by the imitators. This works the best because it's made the best. And that's that security panel I was telling you about, that this thing's not going anywhere. In order to stay warm in weather like this, Dan, I like a cheeseburger now and then, okay? I put on my insulation here. And so I can't move that thing. The car moves before the FrostGuard does. And if we come over here, Dan, I'll show you exactly what we're talking about. It's a high denier polyester. So you're thinking like a luggage material, like a tent material. Really, it's not going to tatter or fray. But as you know, Dan, the science is right here. It's this shiny PVC backing. That's what prevents the ice and the snow and the slush from going to your windshield, and I'll prove it to you. Here's the windshield right here. It's covered with a piece of construction paper, and here's that same construction paper on top of the FrostGuard. So I have some shaved ice here that we're throwing on top, and then I have some water. So first thing you'll notice when I pour that water, see how the water beads up and runs off the front of the FrostGuard. It's exactly what you want to see. But then you also notice that that paper is discolored, Dan. So that means it got water on it, right? So if even one drop or flake went down through the FrostGuard, you would see it on the construction paper below.
Bone dry.
Time after time after time, bone dry. And in fact, as you know, Dan, this is the exact same piece of paper I've used for 6 years now. Never once have I peeled it back and found water or snow. That's how reliable the FrostGuard is.
Scott, I know it's been a success story, and it is so humbling to see this American family, again, right outside of Nashville, to have created something that the world has embraced. How many FrostGuards have we sold in the last 6 years?
Over 3 million here at QVC. Isn't that insane?
Beautiful.
Like, couldn't happen to a better guy. And real quick, you know, Dan, I mean, all the frontline people out there right now, first responders, you're looking for a gift for them, an easy thank you.
Yep.
They work shift work. You know, the last thing they want to do is come out and scrape the windshields. How about giving this as a gift to them as a big old thank you?
I agree. We've got the black.
All right.
We've got the crimson. This is called Let It Snow. That's brand new this year. Personal favorite. I love the new one, the Bow Wow. This is the, what do you call this one? Purple?
That's purple, and then you've got slate gray there.
Yep.
Dan, and then you've got blue heather, which is a new pattern this year that's been very popular.
I'll tell you, it's just the simplest way to make sure that when you climb out of bed and head to your car in the morning or walk out of the office late at night, that you're gonna have a clean windshield. Skip the scraping, get on the road in no time. You get the 2 mirror covers, the fit fast heavy duty straps, the security panel so that it's still there when you come back to your car, and that weather resistant PVC lining. Nothing like a FrostGuard. We've got the standard for compacts and sedans. We've got the extra large for minivans, SUVs, and pickup trucks, and people are picking up more than one. Scott, thank you so much for getting up and stepping outside and helping us out. Always a welcome partner to the show, my friend.
Hey, thanks for having me back, Dan.